Welcome to Burnt Chicken Nuggets Dark Adventures. I am Gigi, and thank you for tagging along today. We are going to get straight into it. As we all know, we have so many distractions going on. We have the Diddy case. We have this thing with Cardi B going around. We have the Beyonce knows this, Jay-Z that. But what are they really distracting us from? Those are the videos that we're going to get into today. And of course, all of the creators that are in this video will be linked down in the description box. Go to the description box and find their names. Click the link and it will take you directly to their content. Please show some love and support to each and every one of the creators in today's video. Thank you so much. When I heard about the Diddy investigation, first thing came to my mind was, we got all this information on Diddy's case, but what happened to all the information on Epstein's case, huh? What happened to the people that was associated with that? What happened to the list? Like, so many questions, but we damn sure can get all the information on Diddy. Not giving him a clean slate, not painting him in a good picture, but that's just some things to think about.
Do not want your children to be educated. They do not want you to think too much. That is why our country and our world has become so proliferated with entertainments, mass media, game shows, television shows, amusement parks, drugs, alcohol, and every kind of entertainment to keep the human mind entertained so that you don't get in the way of important people by doing too much thinking. You had better wake up and understand that there are people who are guiding your life and you don't even know it. And all American citizens, I think, have suspected something like this is going on. But we're all too busy trying to stay alive and live our lives. And after all, what can one person do about it?
Falling for it, Cardi B. We not falling for it, Offset. Sorry. We know the powers that be put y'all up to this. Sorry, we know about everything that's going on. We know the mayor of New York just got indicted and he has ties with P. Diddy. And we know that because right before he got indicted, he gave him the key to the city. We know that Russia is sending threats and NATO is preparing for a huge number of casualties in a potential World War III. We know that there are port workers about to go on strike and that spells doom for America. Because for every day they're on strike, that is supplies that are pushed back for an entire week. Meaning if they go on strike for even 4 days, it'll be a month of backed up supplies. We know that the current presidential candidates are doing everything they can, pulling out all the stops to win this election. We are locked in as a country, as a people. We are ascending. We see everything that's going on. You can't run from this. No matter who put y'all up to this, to distract us, to distract the people, to create drama. You can't run from this. The people see through this. We know everything that's going on and we are locked in. Sorry.
Fun fact about Cardi B. Cardi B's godmother is Fefita La Grande. If you don't know who Fefita La Grande is, go look it up. Okay? She's a Dominican standpoint on Dominican. Okay? On top of that, she is a very big bruja. Okay, and she runs with big brujos and big people that stand out in the Dominican Republic with high authority. Let's just leave it at that, okay? But Cardi B, it's not slow nor dumb nor stupid. Her grandmother is a Dominican bruja, high class bruja, one of the number one brujas actually for 159 between Amsterdam and Broadway. Okay, let me teach you about that. Okay, and then she's Trinidadian, so she got all those roots over there, beautiful ancestors for dear life. Okay. Baby knew what she was doing before she came out the universe, okay? Out the womb of her mama's soul, okay? Offset didn't know who the fuck he was playing with, but he's about to learn, okay? The same thing with Beyonce. See, the thing about Jay-Z, he slept on Beyonce because he thought she was slow and stupid. She's hija de Ochun. And then, mi amor, she was never stupid. She just played that game better than he did. And when she figured out who he was, she said, let me teach you a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, who the fuck I am. See, now he's stuck. Everybody thinks that she's stuck. No, he's stuck. And that's a whole fact. Okay, he's stuck. Baby, because if you try to leave me, baby, your world is about to go upside down. Okay? Let's just say that like that. There's a few other ones out there too that are very high-ranking spirituals. Okay? Don't judge a book by its cover because you think that they don't know. They know. The problem is that these men think that they know more than these females. And when a woman runs out of consciousness versus her emotions, baby. And when a woman is that ranking high in spirituality, baby, she's always going to win. Always going to win. Offset has nothing that Cardi B cannot give to herself, okay? Or her family. Or anybody, for that matter. Beyonce. She holds high standards in a lot of rooms behind closed doors because of who she is and what they knew that she can and cannot do. Okay? And because she has that man holding by his balls for dear life. Okay? I don't really like to talk about celebrities because that's not my personal business, but let's just say that the reason why Puff Daddy is in jail right now is because he's an animal, yes. But they told him to do something and he didn't want to do it. He was tired of their games. He was done. He was tired. And I think it was right after the birth of that last little girl that he had, it was something that did not sit right with him. As nasty and as spiteful as he is, did not sit right with him. And when he told them no, that did not sit well with them. That you're telling us, no nigga, we gave you all this power, so now you're gonna see where all this power is gonna get you. Now he's sitting behind a jail block. Because he told them no on something that they wanted him to do, that he was like, wait a minute, this is too much. Like, I have done everything else you have asked me to do. I have done things self-voluntarily. I have set myself up in situations. But that last thing he couldn't do because they had to do with one of his children, and it's precisely his daughters. You know, he got four. But it wasn't Kim's daughters, and it wasn't that little baby. It was the other little girl. She fits the criteria like a Beyonce. Okay? If you get my drift. And he said no. You know, the devil wanted him to sell one of his souls. And he said no. But everything shall come out to the light, because baby, the Lord don't like ugly. Okay? I'm hanging at you. Just listen, watch, you're gonna see. That was his last straw, because baby, she fits the criteria of what they like on the screen. And he was not about to do that. But he did it to other people's daughters and sons. Because that Justin Bieber, they're going to repay for everything they did to the little boy. I promise you. Every soul that has ever done him wrong, from the Kardashians to the rappers to the people, everybody that has done that little boy wrong, Usher, everybody that has done that little boy wrong, they're going to pay for it. One way or the other, but they're going to pay for it. You're going to see that crumbling effect. Y claridad sin luz.
Guys, did you hear how all of our social security numbers were stolen? Yeah, all of them. Yours is stolen, mine's is stolen, all of our shit got stole today. Boy, I'm about to go commit fraud in my name and then report it as not me.
I'm a longshoreman for LA Long Beach, and LA is fighting against this right here. I'll tell you right now. See that? There's nobody there. Automation. I work at an automated dock. It's no joke. They're losing thousands of jobs. So you got all these machines. Look at all these machines right here. There's no people. They ain't paying no taxes. They ain't paying no money. This is what ILA is fighting about. This all used to be filled with top handlers, UTR drivers, clerks, all this yard. Look how big this yard is. And there ain't hardly any people on this thing. This is what they're fighting about. I work at an automated dock right here, Port of LA, Long Beach. Keep fighting, brothers. Keep fighting.
Tell me people fell for this full moon Puff Daddy ritual. Did you? I've been checking the internet and I think the population fell for this ritual. Once again, remember, they make our reality manifest through the moon. The moon is the subconscious. If you can't control your mind, the moon will. I want people to understand we are going through a spiritual shift, and these people that control this world use numbers. Why do you think Puff got locked up on September 17th? We know 1 + 7 is 8. We know 2024 is 8. He just had the Lionsgate portal last month on 8/8. Puff is nothing but a distraction. The LOCA is doing a number 8 ritual on all of us. The number 8 means they're going to lock us back into the infinity reincarnation of the Matrix. Number 8. Number 8 represents the serpent eating his own tail, or us doing the same shit forever. Once again, there is something really spiritual going on. Number 8 is not for us. 2024 is the year of the dragon. That's why people keep hearing about Leviathan, the sea monster. 2025 is the year of the snake. We are about to see a lot of shit about to be exposed. So 2025 will be the year of exposing all the snakes and the backstabbers in the world. Hollywood is about to fall. Plus 2025 represents number 9, the Fibonacci spiral. We are in the completion. The matrix is ending. That's why they're trying to keep us in number 8. It's not going to work this time. This loop or this cycle is over with.
It just got darker, bruh. Stop what you doing and watch this clip of this interview, bruh. This is crazy.
I mean, look, the crazy story about me running a child trafficking operation out of a basement of a pizzeria, don't laugh. Don't laugh. It was a huge story. And it got one young man in North Carolina to get in his car with his, assault rifle and drive up to liberate these non-existent children and shoot up a pizzeria in Washington, D.C. This is dangerous stuff. It starts online, often on...
We've never seen a politician of this level acknowledge those type of allegations before. He is openly acknowledging these allegations. And the interview started with her saying that somebody's gonna have a concerted effort to try to pervert Kamala Harris in October. I don't know about y'all, bro, but something very dark about the politicians are coming out in October, bro. Hillary Clinton is trying to get in front of it. Remember we said this, bro. Remember we said this. Something dark about these politicians is coming out next month. Do not fall for the malarkey.
So look, I'm gonna put it all together for you. The P. Diddy cases, yeah, it may be some real cases and stuff that really happened, but that's just some real distractions right there. P. Diddy ain't got nothing to do with me, and it probably ain't got nothing to do with y'all. So don't waste your time building reports about this guy and gossiping, man. He ain't got nothing to do with us. Like I stated on my other post, this is chess. This is not checkers, this is chess. You see, with Diddy, they're showing you the left hand, what the left hand is doing, but they're not showing you what the right hand is doing. See, what the right hand is doing is signing paperwork with the UN and WHO. You see how they get your eyes over here with something that's legit and then be doing something on the other side? So a lot of people might even still get on here and be like, well, what can we do about it, man? Y'all know what they about to do? And we was talking about this stuff back in May, in June. See, I had this theory that they are probably trying to take the last little bit of freedom that you keep locked up in a case or something. I mean, what? They got all the reason in the world since, a former president has been targeted, this year twice. And then, we got the election coming up in November. Yeah, they probably got all the reason in the world. Whether they staged it or not, it just gives them a reason. And TikTok, this for entertainment purposes.
The law of money is called the law of water. This is why, incidentally, the Statue of Liberty could not be put on American land. It was put in a harbor because the Statue of Liberty is a maritime admiralty symbol. It's called the Statue of Liberty, not the Statue of Freedom. There's a world of difference between freedom and liberty. Liberty means you ask your father if you can use the car. If he says no, you don't use it. Liberty is what a sailor gets when he pulls into harbor. He asks the captain if he can leave. If the captain says yes, and he most likely is not going to, but if he says yes, that means you have the liberty. You pull liberty. You don't have freedom. America is not the land of the free and the home of the brave. We're not free or brave. We're ill-informed, entertained, and totally ignorant to the powers that be on this earth and how it works. Let me give you an example of how the law of water works. When you go into a court, why do you have to go to court? As I said, you play tennis and basketball on a court. The whole idea in a court is to put the ball back in the other guy's court. So consequently, this team stands up and throws the ball at that team, and that team stands up and throws the ball back over there, and the judge sits here, and that's what he is, a judge. He's the referee. He doesn't care who wins or loses. Somebody's going to pay, and he's going to get paid, so he doesn't care who wins or loses. He's only there to make sure that the game is played correctly. It's called commerce, because the whole world is commerce. Look up the word commerce in a law dictionary. It'll tell you sexual intercourse. Marriage is a partner. Partner is a term that's used in business. If your business with your partner doesn't work out, you're not going to God, you're going to court. Bring your check and your house and all your property with you, because it's just business, nothing personal.
The truth is hidden in plain sight, and this is how they hide everything. If you are looking for the knowledge that has been hidden from us, if you want to know the meaning behind these symbols, if you want to know who controls the world. This ebook will literally unveil that to you, and ye shall know the truth.
I told you it gets worse. P. Diddy has 120 new allegations with victims as young as 9, 14, and 15 years old, bro. There's an entire Diddy hotline. There's a diddler hotline, bro. Watch this video.
It all has finally been revealed to the world. The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had, at this point, more than 3,285 individuals contact us, with people claiming to have been victimized by Sean.
3,000 people, bro? 3,200 people have called this hotline to say that Diddy did something to them? And this is going on for 30 years, bro. There's no telling how many people have been harassed, how many people have been assaulted, bruh. And it's not just by Diddy, it's by other powers, the higher ups that we get to talk about, the Lucian Granges and the Clive Davises. Those, don't forget those.
Last post, I told everyone to go to Twitter and look up Pizzagate. Well, I did just that, and I clicked on a link and I learned some things. Let me show y'all what I learned. When I tell y'all my body was so weak scrolling through this shit, I'm typing in these keywords that I talked about in my last video. You remember I said they have keywords that they use. I searched those keywords and this is what came up. On Etsy.com, I searched the word pizza, and this is what showed up: a painting of 5 little girls that are sad, and it's $17,750. I searched the word hot dog, and this is what came up on Etsy: $21,450,000 for this painting of brothers and sisters playing on set. It's giving Wayfair 2.0. I searched the word hot dog. This is what shows up. It says still like number one, $3,000. That is $3,000. Still $23,000. Is it really fake? This part confused me because when you swipe, it was like pictures of a painting or something. I think it was like pizza or something. I forgot what it was, but $7,500. And this caption, it's named Happiness, a Child's Delight. These what the suggestions look like. Hold on, let me pull up something else. Yummy Yum Pizza at the top. Yummy Yum Pizza right there. Mind you, I said Justin Bieber named his song Yummy Yum and what the video was about. Look, girls assorted pizza. Listen, if you don't get what I'm talking about, just go to my last post and just look on Twitter to get more context, and you might see pictures and they might be too graphic, too scary. You might have damn nightmares looking at that shit. That's only if you dig that deep. This is for TikTok purposes only. Everything that I said in this video is alleged and hypothetical and rumors and gossip. By the way, I tried to make a video about this, but it got flagged. Interesting. Come on now, TikTok. Don't be playing with me. Like, at least let me make another little 2K or something. Like, you gotta crack the codes. You see this? Account warning. I'm talking too goddamn much. I need to chill.
Right now, my mind can't even be focused on politics. Not right now. Because what's happening with this port strike, this is bigger than anything. At this present moment, it's bigger than anything any of us could have imagined. Our prices and everything are high. We all agree on that. But imagine the impact this strike is going to have. Because you got to understand, this is not like a government shutdown where at the last minute they come to agreement and keep the government going. Yeah, if they have not come to an agreement now, I hope you don't think in the next day or two it's going to happen. No. The port wants the automated systems. It's to move to the future. The port workers say, no, we don't want that because that's going to replace us one day. But if you look at everything for what it is, automation is taking over everywhere. And I'm not saying what they not standing on is not right. What they're standing on is not right. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is the repercussions that's about to fall when the strike does happen. Because people, if they don't give in, and the port workers say, we're not going to give in, we talking weeks, maybe even months. How do you survive something like that? Our prices are skyrocketing now. I'm going to take that back. Our prices are high as hell right now. But imagine when we cannot get these goods coming into us. And the little bit they got left, they gotta raise the prices on them. Gas, look at fuel. And people saying fill up your cars. We fill up our cars anyway. It might last, if you're working all the time or traveling, that might last a few days. After that, then what? Your car breaks down. It's stuck because we can't get the part. Listen, the list goes on and on and on. As well as, now you got to think about this. Companies will have to shut down, starting with the smaller businesses. They will have to shut down the longer this lingers on. This right here, when we talking about the downfall of America, this could cripple us. I mean, it can put us way out in the pastures, trying to fight to find our way back to the road. Y'all, buckle up for this one, because this is about to be a serious ride. And many of you that's thinking, oh, it's something, it ain't gonna be that bad. I'm gonna be honest with you, I wish I could feel the same as you. But me, for some strange reason, I got common sense and I see things for what it is. I've been on this earth 57 years, 58, and I've seen a lot of things come and go. But this is one thing that I never wanted to see come, not like this, especially not at this time. So y'all, just get prepared and get yourselves ready. And I wish everybody out there the best.
Go outside. Go outside.
All the way down to Terminal 3, you will come outside and call me fine.
Go a Detroit until you get if you're not going to New York, Buffalo, in Detroit, you have to be outside. Outside.
That portal in Michigan, I'm gonna try to put all these little pictures and stuff up of the VMAs. This crazy. Hold on. Okay, I want y'all to look at this. Now, I just did a video and I was talking about how there will begin to be sightings and things like UFOs. Please go watch that video because it's going to make sense. This happened at the VMAs. Her name is Sabrina Carpenter. And see, I be loving the creators, but y'all be wanting it too bad. Y'all want it too bad. Now, this is the best picture that I could put up here. This is what the visual of what Katy Perry came out with. I'm gonna go down the lyrics of what her lyrics is during this set that she did on the VMA. Some of the lyrics said, you could be the devil or you could be an angel. This is a portal, okay? I want y'all to see this. This is a portal. Occult symbolism is so real, what happened at the VMAs. Now let's look at Detroit, Michigan, what they just found in the middle of a road or in the middle of an area in Detroit, Michigan. Ciao! Stop playing with me. At first it wasn't lit up, now they lighting it up. Stop playing with me. That's a portal. At first I was like, maybe not a portal. But then I looked at the VMAs and I said, Sister Katie. And you know better, Katie. I'm going to leave you alone because we want you to come back. You know better, Katie. The last photo I would have put up on here is Taylor Swift. She wore a dress and it had UFOs all on it. Now, girlie, I know you didn't want to wear that dress. That was not your pick. Cause I'm a young lady and I don't want to walk around with no UFOs on my dress. I don't think no young lady want to wear a UFO on their dress. Stop playing with me. Something is coming. They're trying to normalize. I told y'all the spirit realm, they are trying to literally bring that spirit world and merge it into our natural world, which I did a whole video. Please go see it because I did a better breakdown of what I'm doing. My emotions is, I'm a little elevated right now because this blows me. It really, the symbolism, the occultism that actually takes place, and people are linking up and coming to agreement with it for money that you won't even be here the rest of your life to enjoy. Okay, you won't. I'm sorry. I said this in my other video. when it comes to the spirit realm and UFOs, it was something that people got laughed at. Matter of fact, they was trying for many years. People was having sightings of UFOs. I used to watch that TV show. I was supposed to be in bed, but I was watching the TV show about UFOs and how people would see sightings and all of a sudden people would go missing. And it was not talked about. That is something that they did not want people to come into a grips that this stuff is real. But that girl Sabrina, who over here playing and mouthing down, because it was a demon. The alien, it's a demon. It's demons, y'all. It's demons. And Sabrina, ain't you new? You real new. So they breaking you in real good. They got you over here kissing an alien, what looks like an alien. Because they want to normalize it. They want people to begin to see and act like this is normal. Now y'all want to be real about the spirit realm because y'all know what's about to pop off. It's one thing to have symbolism and wearing the dress, but it's another thing to promote something like that. To promote kissing, and that's different. You different. Sabrina, you real different. You are. A whole gift wasted. I be hating that because Sabrina, you really could sing, girl. Your whole gift just wasted. Just wasted. Ooh. Y'all remember, symbolism is everything because it tells a story. We know that the laws, when the dark kingdom of darkness is, it has to be in front of you. You have to come into agreement with it. So a lot of times they're showing us symbols and things of that nature because you have to be able, it has to be in the forefront. You have to be aware, somewhat aware of it, but it's manipulation, it's trickery, it's falseness in it. I don't know what they are preparing for, but clearly they're preparing for something. Like never before, we've seen movies, these TV shows, all of this spiritual beings and spirits, and all of a sudden everybody jumping on that train. But years ago, that was unheard of. You was laughed at. It was laughiness when you talked about it. I'm telling y'all something, this world is not playing, and we must be spiritually alert to see what's really going on. A lot of us don't want to see. You want to think everybody making up stuff. You think I just made that up? I just gave y'all 2 pictures of 2 different portals. One girl on stage, and Katy Perry, bless your heart, you need to come back to God. You quit running because you're running. Sorry, y'all, that's the pastor kidding me. But she on stage with a portal, and now they didn't put who, and then who put that in Detroit? And why y'all do that? Why Detroit? Because we know who's up in Detroit. I'm gonna leave that alone. I gotta leave it alone. If y'all think this is coinky dinky, wake yourself up. Shake yourself. I feel like TD Jakes today. Shake yourself. That's funny. All right, that's the video. Y'all know.
The fact is, BRICS is a real thing.
Yeah.
Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. They have now added the United Arab Emirates. They have now added Saudi Arabia. They have now added a lot of other nations, and more nations are pouring in to apply to be a part of BRICS nations. China and Russia have come together. They are now exchanging economically. They are replacing the U.S. dollar. They are. This is a very real thing that we have never seen happen. And that's why we don't think it's possible, and we don't know how to respond because we've never experienced this before. Yeah. In our generation, any generation within the last 200, 300, 400 years, we don't even know that it's a real thing. We still think it's a video game, it's a movie because we've been so numb to it. We're like, oh, cool. Let me go down the street and use my dollar.
Yeah.
There will be a point, and it is happening now. In Nigeria, as a matter of fact, they tried to go to the bank to take money out, and they said, we don't have any money.
Yep.
People who had Bitcoin in certain nations tried to get it out in US dollars. They said, we can't give you that. Certain nations are now not even accepting US dollars. Like it is a real thing, brother. This is why people who are trying to just say, well, the US will always have money, always be the #1 currency on the planet. There's at one point you got to stop. You have to be honest about your failing nation. Because it's not even yours to begin with, all right? Yeah. So you got to be honest about that too.
America, I need you to forget about everything that's going on in this country right now and listen up very, very closely. Someone has invited you to come to their country. And the last time they did this, they were inviting Ukrainians to come into their country before something very, very major happened. Guys, Vladimir Putin has just invited every single American who is interested to come to Russia and get citizenship. And if any of you guys have seen the Tucker Carlson interview, when you think about Russia, from what he showed, it's actually a better, cleaner, more modern country than America. So will you take Vladimir Putin up on his offer and move to Russia? And who knows, could that be warning because something major is getting ready to go down here in America? I'm out.
And more stuff going on with Georgia, y'all. This is in Rockdale County, Conyers, Georgia. The Biolabs Corporation just caught on fire. Check this out, y'all. Look at this. This is a chemical fire. They're not entirely sure how this thing got started, but you can clearly see over here, y'all. You have like this black and white mixture of smoke. It started out like this, and then as the fire progressed, it became looking like this. Y'all see that color?
Here in Conyers, and they just sent out a alert for us to shelter in place and close all your windows because this is a chemical fire. So look at those clouds.
But yes, y'all, I got so many angles of this thing. I wanted y'all to see exactly what it's looking like. But look, from black and white to this color, man. Look at that shit, y'all. That shit look crazy. That look like a mystery color. Tell me that don't look like something out of a nightmare. Look at that. It's got one leg here, another leg right there. Like some big blob creature, huh? That shit crazy. It's one thing after another, man. Y'all better get ready. I'm telling y'all, man, let's get this shift. Peace in.
And y'all talking that bull about, oh, the ports are not going to close. The ports are not going to close. The U.S. port strike causes the first shutdown in 50 years. I bet y'all eating crow right now. Tens of thousands of port and dock workers have left the fucking building. They will not be coming back. And this comes on the heels of the election and the biggest shopping season of the year. Don't get too excited about Christmas, y'all. Now, these are all the docks that have been shut down, all the ports that will not be receiving goods and services, baby. Take a look. If you're near any of these, you're fucked. I am too. It's okay. Now, I know everybody asking what the fuck is going to be affected. Well, here you go. Time-sensitive imports such as food will likely be affected, and that'll be the first impact. Something like bananas, anything that's citrus like oranges. And no, the railroads will not be participating. They will not be moving cold food across the goddamn country. So don't think about the railroad. Oh, you can add chocolate to that list of shit that you won't see either. Oh, for all my nicotine and tobacco people, y'all ain't getting y'all shit either. Don't worry, clothing and footwear will be affected. Also, if you're looking to buy a brand new car, don't look. Don't even look for it. How will this impact the economy? Well, let's just see. Although the ports did take a good significant time to gather shit that we would need over the past couple of months, it's not going to be enough. More than a third of exports and imports could be affected by the strike, hitting the U.S. growth to the tune of at least 4.5 billion each fucking week of the strike. Each goddamn week. More than 100,000 people could find themselves temporarily out of work as the impact of shortage spreads. Now, I know everybody asking, why hasn't Biden stepped in? Why hasn't Biden stepped in? Biden is for unions, okay? If he steps in now, he will look like he's a liar. He could ask for an 80-day stay on the strike, but he ain't doing that shit, okay? And yes, this may affect the support of the Democratic Party during the election, but it will fuck them up more if they mess over these unions, because unions have power when it comes to voting. All right, people, I hope y'all got y'all shit together, because be prepared, because they ain't moving. They not moving.
So first of all, the reason why we're being distracted with all this Diddy crap is because it's a fucking spaceship on its way to Earth right now. Well, I don't know if it's a spaceship, but they said it's a city-sized object on its way to Earth. But if they come to help pay bills and do all that, they can do whatever the hell they want to do to this motherfucker. As long as they coming to help. Y'all gonna make the land better, or y'all gonna take us back home with you where we got all the resources. Because the Earth is pretty much done. It's done for. If them aliens can't help me get no food, I don't want to see they little green ass. Now, why the world gotta end when I get grown? You know what I'm saying? I thought this shit was maybe decades away, but it look like it's coming soon. The apocalypse coming soon.
So, as far as I'm concerned, I ain't sharing shit else about no celebrities because we got deeper fish to fry. Especially with this this port strike that they're about to pop off October the 1st. If they don't give them folks what they looking for, and they saying you need to get with your doctor if you got a prescription medicine and see if you can get a 90-day prescription because it's supposed to get bad. And y'all, please, whatever you do, don't go buy up all the darn toilet tissue like y'all did during COVID. Everybody got asses. I want to wash my ass too. Golly.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Of course, show some love and give a shout out to those content creators down in the description box. Click the links. It will take you directly to their channels. Show some support and see you till next time.